Hey, my sunflowers, how y'all doing? Okay. So, of course, I pulled on y'all energy before I came on here. Okay. And take the roads where they go, guys. This message ain't gonna be for everybody. Okay. But there is a sunflower who we have perplexing, confusing situation, baffled, something that makes you think, coming out of nowhere, puzzling. And it's 7:04 on the clock, which breaks down to justice. Okay. Somebody could be 30 years old and it says bootleg, fake copy of something better, cheap and invaluable, second best, not quite good enough. Okay. Somebody's name could be Mike. Open 24/7. Somebody's birthday could be February 16, February 19. Okay. Somebody also could be life path number 2. February is significant. Being available all the time, no rest time, restless energy, feels the need to be there for others. So it's like somebody is coming to a realization or coming to like having clarity out of nowhere, out of a situation that had you lost or puzzled. And it's like you're realizing that you're always available to others and you don't have time for yourself. And it's like you're pouring from an empty fucking cup and nobody is pouring back into yours. And y'all know I talk about reciprocity all the fucking time. You cannot, somebody could be 39 years old, somebody could be 42 years old. You cannot continue to pour from an empty, pouring from your cup and you're not getting anything back, which leaves you drained and, yeah, drained. You have to always replenish your cup. You have to be around individuals that pour back into you just as much you pour in as you pour into them, okay? And it says sunk cost fallacy. Stays in situation that's no longer beneficial, not admitting it's over, holds on tight for nothing. Take the roads where they go. You could be holding on to a situation or somebody could be holding on to you after you've already left this situation, okay? Either way it goes, sunflower. There's somebody out here that don't want to let you go, who's holding on to your energy or a relationship or situation or partnership that you have let go or walked away from, or you need to let go of something that's no longer serving you, sunflower, okay? And walk away. Understand this is a sunken ship, okay? And it ain't no reviving it. All right. And you need to realize that you are the motherfucking carbon copy. There's not a duplicate, replicate version of you. All right. And you got somebody out here who literally left you to try to go find something better and who is realizing that that's a bootleg, cheap, invaluable replication of you. Mm-hmm. Your energy, your essence cannot be duplicated or replicated. You are a chosen one. Okay, sunflower? And it may have this person perplexed. Okay? And it's like somebody also is having, it says identity crisis, feeling unsure of who you are or where you belong, questioning your sexuality or orientation. Okay? So there may be a sunflower here, or take the roads where they go, or somebody who you are around who is questioning who they are and not sure how to be themselves or be authentic or true to who they are at their root, at their core, okay? And I'm here for all my sunflowers. It don't matter what you decide, what you want to do. You know, all I tell y'all is thrive from y'all authenticity. Thrive from a place of authenticity. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a sunflower in this situation and you're not sure where, you figure it out, okay? And whatever you figure out, it's your business. But thrive from a place of authenticity. Hell, if you want to be both, that's your motherfucking prerogative. All right? I always say vengeance is God's. And God show mercy to everybody. He loves everybody. He has no judgment. Nobody has no right to cast any stones. So you shouldn't worry about how other people feel. Thrive from a place of authenticity. I always say that. Be true to who you are. Okay? Pink and blue are significant. Okay? And then we have here somebody you may need to you may need to meditate and get wise counsel, okay, from spirit or your ancestors, okay, or your spirit guides. We have grandma at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be 27 years old, okay, and it says older figure who helps you out somewhere, someone who loves you dearly without judgment, wise soul. Cookies and milk are significant, okay, and you could be also having dreams. You know what I'm saying? And in these dreams, you are getting downloads from your ancestors, from your grandmother. So somebody's grandmother is heavily in the energy. Your ancestor, your grandmother is with you, okay? And it says visiting you, spirit worlds, receiving downloads and confirmations. So if you was wondering if your grandmother was visiting you, she is. She is visiting you from the spirit world, and she's also giving you downloads. So if there's something taking place around you and you've been contemplating what it is, don't know what it is or not sure of it, she's been giving you confirmations. So don't fight it. What you feel and what you know is exactly that. Okay, Sunflower, I'm your confirmation. And somebody says flirting with danger, risky or potentially harmful behavior, pushing boundaries, understands negative consequences. So you got somebody who's literally going to try to test your boundaries, okay, guys? And then it says bad investments, losing money, resources, or time to poor decisions, not thinking things through, wasting time. Don't waste time in bad investments. I tell you, listen to your intuition and your inner knowing. And if you are getting confirmations that they could possibly lead you down the wrong path, listen to it, because 9 times out of 10 it is. And then we got cashing in as I try to pick up the deck. Seize the moment, viral flame, investing, taking advantage of an opportunity, career advancement. So we have something, you need to take advantage of a career advancement. And then we had bad investments, losing money. And then after I picked it up, we have solid foundations, okay? So it's like your hard work is paying off. Stability is here, strong and reliable, long-lasting success, okay? So it's like you have success in what you're doing. You're going to be able to cash in on it. It's going to bring you a lot in abundance, okay? So you do need to seize the moment. Somebody could also be on social media and it says viral fame. Okay, investing, taking advantage of an opportunity or a career advancement. But then we also have bad investments out here, losing money, resources, or time to poor decisions. So make good decisions, make good investments. And I tell you all the time, don't rush. If you need to sit with yourself, if you need to meditate, do that. Don't rush on a decision, and don't allow other people or outside sources to make you feel like you need to rush a decision, okay? Not thinking things through, and it's a waste of time. I always say the rewarding stuff takes time, effort, putting in work. It's not easy. So anything that comes easy is going to fall just as easy. Okay, guys? I always say that. So let's get some cards and see if what Spirit want to tell y'all more, okay? Yeah, and it's going to take off with the 8 of Wands. So with the World card, so somebody does something on social media. You could be a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius. But whatever it is, it's going to take off, sis, bro, whatever. Yeah, Sunflower. It's going to take off like a motherfucker, the 8 of Wands. Have patience. Consistency is key. You can't perfect it, but you can make sure it's at its best. You know what I'm saying? Pour love into it. And it may be dealing with a past situation, okay? Something that you put off or something that you put on the back burner. The past is revisiting, okay? And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness with this 6 of Cups energy, okay? You may have a lot of options. See through the fog, okay? Because you got a lot of options, but all of them aren't good, okay? So it's like somebody could be sitting back trying to make a decision out of a few options with a career or career path or a decision. Sit with yourself. Talk to God about it. Ask to get a confirmation, because that's justice, okay? You could be a Libra, all right? But this is going to bring you a lot of happiness, so be careful with the decisions that you are making, because there are a lot of options that are not good for you, okay? So you got to get through the illusions. You got to see through the fog, and when you can't see, you don't go through that motherfucker. You wait till the smoke clear, okay, Sunflower? What else, Spirit? What's the 7 of Cups? Yeah, so you may be bound or stuck trying to make a decision when it comes to whatever you're doing right now. It's like you're stuck, but you're not stuck, okay? So you're not stuck. You have every tool you need to make these decisions, all right? So get about your head and release yourself from this Eight of Swords energy. And you make the best decision for you. Ask God for confirmation, okay? What's the Eight of Swords, Spirit? Yeah, because this is going to bring you happiness. And what did I say? So you take your time and don't rush your decision. See through all the illusions and the fake ass opportunities being presented to you. But there's one out of these Seven of Cups that's the perfect one with the lovers. And it's going to bring you a homegoing celebration and a win, okay? It could be maybe somebody is also deciding on a house right now or a house move. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Use your discernment. Pay attention to the fine print. Read in between the lines. Don't jump into something that already is set to be a no. Put you back on a karmic loop, or you already know may not be what you know what I'm saying, you don't qualify for, or whatever, guys. I always pay attention to the fine print. Read before you sign or check off on anything, and also check the foundation out of the house, if you know what I'm saying, spiritually. So like I said, ask for those confirmations and talk to God about it, okay? Ask for a sign. If you need, show me a pink card, God. You know, what's something that you know you don't normally see on a day-to-day basis? Ask for confirmation, okay? Because God gonna give it to you. Your spirit God's gonna let you know. And spirit is gonna show you as well. Ask for a download. Ask for a confirmation in some way, form, shape, or what have you, okay? So this could be dealing with a house and deciding on what's best for you and your family, okay? Gemini energy showing up here. Aquarius energy showing up here. Libra energy showing up here. You're heavy on the earth signs. The number 6 is highly significant. You could also be seeing master number 66 and 666, okay? What's justice, spirit? The Magician. And what did I say? And behind the Magician is the Four of Pentacles. Look at that shit. So it's like you have all the tools that you need to manifest the outcome and the decision when it comes to this house situation or this career move, okay? You have everything that you need, but you're holding on tightly to maybe resources or your energy or what it is that you can do in this situation. You need to release the reins and have faith. Yeah. Because this is going to work out for your greater good with justice being out here. But you have to have faith. And I said you need to ask for confirmation and clarity on the situation, guys, okay? The Magician to the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles was hiding behind the Magician. So it's like you sleeping on your manifestation. You sleeping on your power. All right? Don't sleep on your power. You are very strong. You got every tool you need to manifest the outcome for this situation or this house move. Yeah, you putting yourself in the Five of Swords energy. Get those negative thoughts out your head with the World card. That chapter has closed, and do not revisit having negative thoughts when it comes to you. What's the Four of Pentacles, spirit? The Tower. So with you holding on tightly, holding on like that and not releasing the reins and let God do the work in your life and spirit help you through this and help you navigate this situation, is going to create a tower. It's going to put you in this type of energy. You have to let go and let God, okay? Sunflower? Yeah. Release the reins. What's the Magician, spirit? The Ace of Cups. Look at that. I cannot make it up, y'all. So like I said, you got every tool you need for emotional renewal. And like in this house process, in this if it's dealing with a career path or whatever, like it's going to bring you emotional renewal. You are the Magician in your life, and you got every tool you need to manifest this outcome and to be happy with the decision and to be put in a position or a place or a home that's going to bring you happiness, emotional release. Maybe you've been stressed. Yeah. Right, Sunflower? Yeah, with the hanged one, you've been stuck in suspense, and it's okay to take that moment to get that clarity because that's exactly what you need. But look at that, the Three of Cups. It's gonna be a victory for you. Okay, you may be dissatisfied right now with the decisions with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups, but Spirit is still handing you a cup. He's still handing you a cup. So pay attention to the cup that Spirit is handing you and stop dwelling on what you don't have, Sunflower. That's past end. That's why this past energy is here. You done closed out that chapter. You in a new chapter. You are the magician and you got every tool you need. Mwah.